Where to buy a hula hoop from. Not just any hula hoop, the hula hoop that is perfect size for you and helps you achieve your goals. I would like to point out the hula hoops that I recommend are for a specific style of hula hooping. For fat loss and full body fitness, to sculpt one's physique and look fitter. There are other styles of hula hooping where people use very lightweight, smaller hula hoops mostly around their hands. And when people use a weighted hula hoop standing on the spot, maybe doing some dancey style moves, but only waist hooping, risking overuse injuries. I do not do these styles of hula hooping. I do not have recommendations for those styles. My hoop recommendations are for hula hoops that are exclusively for fat loss and sculpting a toned, fit-looking and feeling physique. I know very well how hard it is to find the right hula hoop. You can't just pop into the local store. Although, with my daughter, we went to the local shop. They did have some cheap, tiny, lightweight hula hoops, which are very hard to keep up. Then we went to the giant superstore, and even there was some cheap hoops, but they are hard to spin, for grown-ups anyway. And even online, it takes some searching. So let's make that search for you very easy, so you quickly find a really good hula hoop. In a previous video of mine, I already included size recommendations. If you missed that, please watch that video. I put the link in the description. I apologize, but I do not know what continent or country you come from. But over the years, I've lived in many countries, so I'm going to share what is it that I would do if I would arrive to your country and if I wanted to start hula hooping like you. There are online marketplaces, usually for each country, things like Facebook Marketplace or eBay. What I really love is Etsy, because these hula hoops normally are handmade, and Etsy is very famous for handmade products. Nobody ever paid me for recommending any websites, so don't worry, I'm not recommending Etsy because I'm going to be earning a commission. You will not see me sharing links. So based on your location, there will be probably some online marketplaces, Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Etsy, or the equivalent of these in your country where you are. These marketplaces have search bars. In the search, I would put HDPE or PE hula hoop or hula hoop for adults. Probably that search will lead to some results. Weighted hula hoops are likely to come up. These I would never buy. I never use these and I think they are very bad for the spine. But if you see in the search results any hula hoops that look like this, check the description, probably it says PE or HDPE. If the description doesn't have the details, I know it's tempting to send me messages about it, but it's not me selling those hoops, it's the seller selling it. So it would be good if you would message the seller of the hula hoop. And the seller will be interested in getting back to you because they will be interested in selling you the right hula hoop. Especially if the online marketplace has reviews. This is why I love Etsy, because there are reviews that you can read. So you can see if the previous customers were satisfied with the products. So if possible, do get in touch with the supplier of the hula hoop that you're looking at. Even if they do not have the listing for the size that you do need, it's likely that they can make it for you. Because these hoops are indeed handmade. In my previous video, I recommended that you take a screenshot so you know what size hula hoop you need based on your dress size and your coordination. So you could ask the supplier for that size of hula hoop. The supplier will need the inside diameter of the hula hoop that you need, the thickness of the tubing that you desire, and to help you determine that, my previous video will be very helpful because there I broke it down and explained how to choose the right size and right tubing of hula hoop. But I want to keep this video as short as possible so I'm not wasting your time. They will also probably ask if you want the hula hoop to be taped. If the hula hoop is taped, that's very helpful because then it's not slippery, it makes hula hooping easier and you can get started a lot quicker. So it may cost a little bit more, but if the hula hoop is taped, it's better for you. If the hula hoop is naked, you may want to buy some tapes. If you want to tape your own hula hoop, I recommend a combination of standard cheap electrical tape and also gaffer tape, which is like a fabricy tape, and this has excellent grip. This is going to make your hula hoop experience amazing. Your hoop is not going to be sliding all over the place, out of control. You don't even need to order online. We went to the local DIY superstore and we found these fabricy gaffer tapes. The brand doesn't matter really, it's just that it has to have some sort of a fabricy feel because that will make the hoop almost stick to you. They are quite costly though, so if you're looking for something super cheap or you can't find fabricy ones, these cheaper electrical tapes or insulating tapes, they are just as good. So do not panic if you can't find what we're using, use any. The hula hoops that I use, I always cover in gaffer tape. Most of the online marketplaces have some sort of a filter, so there you're able to choose your continent or your country, which is really, really helpful. Let's try checking out Etsy. I will put hula hoop HDPE, that's all, in the search. And then I find the filters. When you click on that, look, magic! You can choose where you want the item to be dispatched from. You could choose any country. I just picked one. Let's pick a country where I've never been. Let's go for Canada. The stars lined up for us. Check this out. There's a supplier. We could click on any we fancy, and we need to find the creator, the supplier. And check this out, we can message and start chit-chatting and end up with the hoop of our dreams. Because if you find something that's fairly local to you, then it means there's no import taxes, the postage and packaging will cost less, and your hoop arrives a lot quicker. So if there's a filter in the search, I would choose something as local as possible. I would absolutely get in touch with the seller. It may take a few minutes, but that way at least you can make sure that the hoop that you end up with is the best hula hoop for you. Sellers are usually really helpful, especially if there's reviews on that marketplace that you're using, because sellers are interested in good reviews. So they will want to make you happy. They are not some multi-billion company that doesn't care about you. Small hula hoop maker people, they are actually very helpful and they want to make you happy. Once you placed your order, you just have to wait for your hula hoop to arrive. Once your hula hoop arrived, you can give it a spin. If you're not sure how to keep a hula hoop spinning, I would check out the next video, because there I explain everything you need to know to get started correctly. You will be absolutely amazing. I hope you're excited. Your fit, creative, energetic hula hoop chapter is about to begin. I'm very excited for you.